But which could be good things, yeah.
I think they could.
They're good things, yeah.
Because I feel like these countries are always people, sometimes they're different.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's too eventful for a lot of people, It's good to have a place to just chill.
What's been your favorite moment since you arrived?
Favorite moment?
Yeah.
This is another story.
Yeah.
So it was it was quite eventful, but also good still. So there's a restaurant in Maseru that is located at the Maseru Mall.
Yeah.
It's called the Market.
Yeah, right? Market, guys.
The Market. So I had quite an experience there. So I had no idea sort of what I was getting into.
Yeah.
I was on a date with a girl. She's a lovely lady, by the way.
You see my example interest, you see. But anyways.
So what happened was initially it was planned. Going to market was not the original plan.
What was the plan?
The original plan was to go to either KFC or stadium food courts.
You see now,
they were more modest, more, in the budget.
In the budget, when it's
manageable budget, exactly. So, there was a U-turn that was taken when we got there.
Yes, please give us the details of how it went from manageable KFC and stadium to now we are going to the market.
So
hello everybody, this is your boy Super Joe Money, and I've got my boy today, Uncle Idris. Introduce yourself, man.
Hello everyone, my name is Joel, aka Uncle Idris, as he likes to call me, and I'm from Zimbabwe, and Zoe is my cousin.
Yeah. So today, guys, is the start of a new journey. I call it the journey of the nomad. I don't want to call it a podcast really as a podcast. Just a few quick questions about how your experience has been here in the land of the Lesotho. Because I think a lot of Zimbabwean kids have been traveling a lot, right?
Yeah. Zimbabweans travel a lot, yeah. They do.
So the whole of the show is this. We just want to hear how different expenses are, like being in a new place for the first time. I mean, you're just literally fresh off the boat, man. Yeah. Actually, for us, it's fresh off the bus because we're landlocked.
Yeah.
Fresh off the plane.
Yeah.
But so I just want to understand for you, how was it being? What was your first experience of this? Like when you got here, how did it feel when you first got here?
Okay. When I first got here, we drove in here from Bloemfontein. So we had to go through the border and all those things. It was during the night. Bloom. I know it was my first time. My first time in Bloom.
So interesting.
Yeah, it was my first time landing in the airport. Quite a small airport, but still quite nice. And the first thing I noticed, like as soon as I stepped outside, was the wind. It was very windy. It was chilly. So I felt it. I was like, yeah, this is a different environment because it's not as windy where I'm from and not as cold. So
yes, please explain to people when I'm saying that there's no winter in Zim.
Yeah, there's not really any winter in Zim. It's like full year summer,
Like now you understand that. Yeah. Like when people say, winter.
There's no winter in Zim, honestly.
No, but it is continue.
Yeah. So like the wind, as I was saying, it was really windy. I noticed it was really chilly, and I spent a few hours at the airport waiting to be picked up. But eventually got picked up. Drove to the border. Got past the border. It was now during the night because I was picked up a bit late. And
so you arrived at night.
I arrived at night. Yeah, it was dark. So couldn't really see much, you know.
I don't want guys. I'm going to ask you this question. I know you all want to ask this question. I'm going to ask you just now. Go on.
All I saw was like street lights and all these
That's
things.
the one. I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
The lights. How do you like our lights? Like we recently had a really, really deep upgrade of lights.
Yeah, they actually are very creative. It was interesting, and they light up the roads well.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys that.
No, but the lights are lovely.
Yeah, they are nice. They are nice lights. I saw a little Lesotho flag. I don't know where it was in town, but those lights are really nice. I can tell that when Christmas comes, you know, it's gonna be really nice here.
Hey, my guy, it's so nice.
Yeah.
You should be around. You should check it out. That's when it really goes down. It's a big party. Hey, that's another reason why I have to check it out, because if I start saying my first expense of the suit, yeah, it's gonna be really difficult.
Yeah.
So I just look around, I just check it out, I let it go. So in terms of now, so your first impressions now, okay. Now we've got your first impressions of the food too. And let's go on to our next question now, actually. Which is yes. Was the journey here what you expected? Like getting to like a landlocked country inside a country. How was that journey?
The journey. I think I flew here. I took 2 flights to get here.
Yeah.
From Harare to Joburg. Which is not really a long flight. It's a flight I've taken before, a lot of times. So I expected that. And then from Johannesburg to Bloem, it was about an hour flight. It's not really that far, but I know driving is different for people, because it takes a while when you're driving from Joburg.
Have you ever had to like do the same journey from like Harare to like Joburg, like driving?
Yeah, I did like couple of years ago. I came to Joburg in a bus. It was really long. Really long.
That's when you really know the real journey.
Yeah, that one's a journey. That one.
That is like a real journey.
Yeah, it's a long journey. That one. So I was grateful that I got to fly and it wasn't that long. Even though the airline that I used was Cephir, which is I mean.
How are they doing? Like I feel like people always say they are affordable. They're really affordable, but
I think they are affordable for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah, it's not the most comfortable, but if you're looking for something extremely affordable, it's a good option. You don't get food. You don't get served food, but you have to buy food. Like they sell food to you on the flight. So that's what happens, and they don't really serve you food. And one interesting complaint I have with Cephir was both landings were pretty bad, pretty rough landings. But the flight got to both destinations on time, so it was like on that I'll give them like time and everything. They're good, but the comfort and the landing.
They move. They are like those guys when they get into there, like
yeah, they do. They really like pride themselves on getting to places on time. So that's why sometimes when they land, maybe they try
slow down on the time. They're gonna send it too much speed.
I think they don't like doing delays, and they don't like. The thing with Cephir, but it's affordable, and if that's what you're looking for, and you don't really care about all that other stuff.
So you really have to enjoy himself. How should I say that? I will see. We'll keep trying.
I try, I guess.
I feel like you're right. When the budget is back. Yeah, okay, this other airline.
But if you have the money, definitely pick another airline, if you have the money. And for longer flights.
What's your favorite airline?
My favorite airline? I think it's obviously Emirates. I think Emirates. Emirates is really top notch.
Top notch.
Nah, it's top notch. Like everything is just
up there.
Yeah.
You just earn money. It's just nice.
But in Africa, give it to Ethiopian. Ethiopian is also good.
Ethiopian is a lot.
Yeah, Ethiopian is also good.
They're not bad. They're not hard to look at.
Yeah, they're not. They're not at all. Yeah, Zimbabwe is struggling,
Hey, I was going to ask, how is the back home? The original.
We do not have an airline that's to be proud of. I'll say.
At the moment,
I think Zimbabwe is only good for domestic trips. If you're flying to Vic Falls, something like that, or you're flying to Bulawayo, yeah, you can take Zimbabwe. But if you're leaving the country,
Hey.
you're going for a trip that's a bit extended. Yeah, nah.
I never took that chance in my life.
I've done ASIM once.
I don't know.
Once or twice.
I was with South African Airways, yes. Let's see. British Airways, once. Joburg was Joburg, yes.
I remember there used to be a British Airways flight from Harare to Joburg.
SFA now I haven't tried it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we did try it. And thank God, because it sounds scary. Not going on. Like, no pun intended, guys. I'm rather get the just little legs.
Yeah,
for
comfortability, man.
Because I feel like the landing is the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the whole time you're safe.
And the price difference is not really too big to justify not giving people food, man.
That's the weird thing. And the luggage thing.
Yeah, and the luggage thing.
If you book the luggage or like when you get to the airline, you get charged so much, like 800 or something.
Yeah.
Online is like 182 or 3 off 1 or something.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
If you all of a sudden you bring like extra luggage or your luggage is over the weight limit, you need to pay more money at the airport, like when you're booking, which is not cool, I think.
At all. Like you know you budgeted like I've this much.
Yeah.
But now the next thing
you need to spend more, which is
Nah, it doesn't go. So anyway, before we digress a bit, a lot more, I think we digress quite a bit.
Yeah.
These airways. So how do you describe the people of Lesotho? Like the people who compared to people in Zimbabwe, like how are they like in terms of personality wise, the difference for you, how was it?
Okay. What I've noticed is that Lesotho people are more laid back, a bit more easygoing, a bit more chilled.
Yeah.
Compared to Zimbabwe people who can be a bit more outgoing, a bit loud, a bit rude at times, a bit more rash. But I think Lesotho people, they're more laid back, which is also like, I think the same with the environment in the country in general. I think a country like this, which is naturally laid back, forces the people in it to be laid back. So, yeah. And I think they're generally like very polite people, good people. That's what I'm saying here. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about Lesotho people.
That's true. Lesotho people are very friendly.
Yeah, definitely.
They're really laid back. Yeah, I think you're right. Lesotho is really laid back, and it's not really trying to keep this whole rat race. So it's still really rooted in its culture and heritage.
That's true.
Talking about culture and heritage, how is that different to being like such a country that goes, this is our culture, this is our soul, this is what we do, it's like you know, as compared to Zimbabwe, like Zimbabwe, we're speaking like, I feel like when I go to them, I feel like it's very Western, very European right now. Like if you look at them, it feels like a lot of the kids are like UK, like the like all of those vibes, Kardashians, which still happens here though. I will not like say it doesn't happen here, but as compared to back home in Zim, it's like
I think that is the criticism I would have with Zim. I think Zim, our culture has really been diluted for like many years. So I think if you ask a Zimbabwean person, what is our culture? They wouldn't be really able to tell you, you know? Some people are trying to bring it back, like some fashion designers who are trying to bring back like traditional Zimbabwean clothing. Because people for years have been saying, we don't have a traditional attire, you know, we're always wearing a Nigerian traditional attire or South African traditional attire, but we have our own, even Ethiopian, you know. So I think that's true. Our culture has been really diluted. I think we've been like that for years. And here in Lesotho, like you said, like the culture is still rich. People still, you know, are connected to that side of them. I think people, like in Zimbabwe, you know, Kumusha or like the farm, or people don't go there a lot anymore. And a lot of people don't have farms anymore. You know, people live in towns and residential areas with houses and not really connected to that part of, you know, Zimbabwean culture that used to be like that back in the day. It is getting diluted.
Okay. If you guys are the young ones coming up, right? Why is it you're so obsessed about culture? Like, why is it so important now? Like, a lot of people don't understand why is it important for the culture.
I think it's an identity thing. I think you don't want to be Zimbabwean just in name, you know? I think you want to be Zimbabwean, like, fully, culturally and everything. You know, it can't be just a language you speak. And then everything else is Western, European. Like a lot of Zimbabweans are in the UK for that reason, they go there, then they can find themselves like fitting in well because there's no real difference from that culture to this culture now, to our culture now.
I think a lot of people don't get that actually. British culture and Zimbabwean culture is just like it's two sides of a coin.
Yeah. I think
it's very similar. Like even the lifestyle, the way the guys live, even the way Harare is built.
Yeah.
You literally just be like, if you can obviously be like, I know these passages are the same, looks the same. Like when you look at the architecture, you're like, the only difference is our roads are wider.
Yeah, our roads are wider. I think that is something that also needs to change. Maybe they're trying to do that. Like architecture-wise, I think we do need more architecture that is sort of unique to us, like what Saudi Arabians are doing and people in Dubai are doing. Like they build their own architecture which is unique,
I'm
in the
scared.
whole world.
I have seen that speed of the Arabs and I'm kind of scared by it.
It's oil money, bro.
It's too fast.
It's oil money. Oil money can do anything quickly,
Do you understand? People don't get it. Dubai is not a place that was on a map. It's a man-made city. Like almost like a whole. It's a city that's like a country.
Crazy. Like its economy in that city is bigger than a lot of countries.
Like
in the city alone, which is crazy.
GDP though, literally like half. I feel like half the world, like literally.
Yeah, I think if you go to Dubai and you have a career there, you establish yourself there. That's crazy money. I'm not gonna lie. You're set for life.
Dude,
set for life.
I know people in Dubai.
Generations.
They keep just looking for another contract in Dubai, just another year.
Would you come back home? I mean, like that kind of money, man, is crazy because you can just be there you work there and then on holidays you can come home, or even on a weekend because that's the money you're earning. You can just come home whenever you want. Come home whenever you want to go back.
It's kind of different. Like, I've seen like the shifts of people going overseas and not coming back home. It's very different in Dubai. The guys in Dubai can come back whenever
anytime.
Anytime. People in the UK, America, Canada,
they want to go there and just stay.
It takes them out, but not even like just look at it. Like what you're talking about right now, the issue, the cost, and the kind of money you're making. I feel like when you're in Dubai, the banks are coming like this.
Yeah, I think
the UK and them, they're making money, no denying. But I've heard like the cost of living is also high.
Yeah.
But Dubai also the cost of living is high, but maybe the banks are high. I don't know.
It's something to do with the taxes. So you don't get taxed high in Dubai. You have low taxes. So the money you're making, you're still getting a lot of it. You're not giving a lot of it to like the government and all. So you're making a lot of your money. Like you're keeping a lot of your money.
Okay.
Yeah. So which is a big thing for.
Which is a lot of it because
especially for like a big business.
I know UK's tax is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like half or more than half sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on where you stand in the pecking order, and you're like, but that basically means I work for the government.
Which is crazy, Like middle class people are suffering out there, man.
Yeah, that one is another topic.
Like you make a lot of money in a month, right? You say my salary is like 10k per month, but a lot of that is going in bills and other stuff, taxes.
No, but imagine if tax is something like this, just say even if it would go 35%, then you still have to pay electricity, still have to pay the kids' fees, all these things.
And so a lot of your money goes, and it's like, what do I even spend on myself,
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I really didn't like the European apparently beef is expensive.
Everything is expensive. People don't know, like when they get there, that's when they're shocked. They think like life there is all sunshine and rainbows and it's all good and it's like you go there and you're like, everything is just expensive. Shops are expensive, food is expensive, eggs are expensive, bread is expensive. You feel for those people,
But dude, imagine not being able just to brag. The thing in Africa, we take that for granted. I feel like the guys from Hungary and Netherlands, when they come here, dude, they try and buy they don't not say they try, they buy every day. Yeah. They like, you understand how much this meat is? Like like a 1 kg of a T-bone, like, wow, that's a good 15 pounds.
That's crazy.
And then you convert to like 300.
That's crazy.
Something that's small. Like for us here, dude, 300 rand worth of meat right now. What is it like?
You might get you a lot of meat.
Alone, imagine.
Alone, yeah. But for them, it's like, it's so little meat you can get. I don't know if you can get a full chicken. That's how crazy it is.
Okay. Was there anything about Rosuke hospitality that surprised? Like when you first got, like now that you're now walking around talking to the guys, you've experienced the guys from church, you've experienced the guys from the streets, you've experienced, like your age mates, elderly people, younger people. There's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, it's generally the hospitality has been good. People receive you well here.
Yeah.
It's different from Zim in the sense that Zim, if you're a person who doesn't speak Shona, you can still live in Zim.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people speak in English.
Yeah.
But in Lesotho, because like you said, everybody's so culturally still connected to the culture and the language and all deeply. People can speak English, but they prefer to speak in their native language. Especially prefer. Like even if they learnt it all throughout school, they're still going to speak in their language no matter what, I have a story about that, but I don't know if I should tell this right now.
No, you tell it. This is a perfect place.
Okay.
Now, tell me about the story you're going to tell us about the food that you're kind of shy to share. You should share it, I guess. I think you should share because you should everything, But no, man. Come on. Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay. So the story I wanted to tell was in relation to the question just about hospitality and sort of how the people received me when I got here. So what happened is I actually got lost. Yeah. I got lost in
oh yes.
Yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I got lost. So what happened was
where did you get lost to?
I don't know. I ended up at this road that was literally on the other side of the town, literally out of town.
No, tell me, where are you staying right now? What area are you staying right now?
So where I'm staying right now, it's called Titsane, right?
Yeah, Titsane. Titsane West.
Titsane West.
In front of Maseru Private.
In front of Maseru Private, yeah. And where I ended up what's the name of the road? D what?
Yeah, I'm giving you a clue. D.
Tabi Singh.
No, the Tabaneng.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, the gap that is in between these two places.
Yeah, so from Titsane West to Tabaneng-ish. That's where I got up to, but I didn't know I was that far out. So what happened was sort of the route I took to get there was sort of a different, unconventional route on which I thought I wasn't going far. So what happened was I walked around a mountain that was... It's a really long mountain. That's like
Guarding, guys. It's a Guarding. Yeah. We're talking about Guarding. They just before, just after the bridge, enters into Guarding. Yeah,
really long mountain, and I was walking around just thinking that this mountain can't really cover a lot of distance. Yeah. But I was walking around it nonetheless, and I got to this place called Maseru South Village. Walked through there, kept on walking. I don't know why. I just kept on walking and kept on walking.
Only walk.
Yeah, and then I saw a main road when I was there, and I was thinking, maybe this leads back home. Maybe it's a shortcut back home.
This is now what's this the Calendar?
Yeah.
Just down the near Tawong, near what's this F1 and then the hardwares, the space shops. You understand how deep this guy was in, where he was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I looked at that road and I saw cars, driving up and down. I was thinking, this is the main road, man.
Yeah.
Let me walk to that direction. So I walked and I got there somehow. And when I ended up on the road, I realized I look left, I look right. I don't recognize where I am. So I decided to make a choice. Where do we turn, left or right? And I went right. I don't know where I thought I was. So I was just walking up and up and up until I eventually realized that I don't know where I am. I'm lost. So
and this is just a walk, right?
Yeah, this was just a walk.
This is not you wanting to go somewhere.
Nah. This wasn't me wanting to go somewhere. It was just a walk. I was extremely, bored and I just needed something to do. So I said, let me explore today and see what I can see. So I keep walking and I get to a Puma eventually. And I was really tired at that point, and I decided, this seems like a place I can sit down.
Yeah.
And I go and sit down, and then I'm sitting there for a good 15 minutes, and I'm thinking, I don't even remember how to get back now. I was thinking about retracing my steps and going back the same way I came, and I was like, you know what, I might get lost again. So I asked a lady, this nice lady, and
thank you so much.
Yeah. She
You
received me well.
someone.
Yeah, it was also getting pretty late at that point. And I was thinking, if I walk back now the same way I came, it's gonna take me a while to get back.
Yeah.
So I just asked the lady where I am. She received me well. I told her I couldn't speak the language, but she still spoke to me in English. Thankfully. And so
shout out to the suit for that.
Yeah, that's
nice like that. They're polite. Back home, I remember asking for directions. They're like, "How much do you have?" I'm like, Is it that deep?
For directions and where you are is just crazy. So thank you to her. She received me. Shout out to her. She told me where I was, even though I didn't know where I was anyway. And I was like, so I'm lost.
She even called us.
Nice of her. Yeah, it was nice. I told her I was lost. I didn't know how to get back, and she called relatives for me, and I got saved. Then that's only when I realized on the way back home, when we were driving back home, how far I actually was. It was crazy.
You took a journey.
I was really far. I was really far from.
You really took a journey.
It was mad, yeah.
Nah, dude, that's good, man. Yeah. That's always good to hear a good story.
Yeah, I was mad, lost in a foreign land, eh?
It happens, man.
Write a book about that,
Lost in a foreign land by Jerima Hobbit. I would like to be back. I would love to be, because from Tanzania West to Tabane, I feel like you're a warrior.
Yeah,
but I think Zim is much bigger than in terms of surface area. So when you're walking back home, it doesn't really seem like that much of a distance.
And I do also think it's the way the roads are.
It's like spaghetti. It's like
everywhere. So where I walked, I didn't even realize I was going sort of far, and because I was behind this mountain and I couldn't see any way on the other side. So I'm thinking, I can't be going too far, right?
I'm just
around the corner, exactly. So I just keep walking. And I started to see things I don't recognize, and then that's when I sort of started to realize that, you know what, where are we now?
Where are we now? We might be a bit far.
We might be far now. Yeah.
No problem. That was a really interesting story. Okay. Yes. Now this actually comes and helps us on our next question. Having been lost and found in the suit. Having been lost and found in the suit. How do you feel about the difference between the cities and the towns? Like the way they shave, street signs. Is it easy to recognize where you are? Things like that. Like, just a quick brief on that. Just give us your take on this.
So, it's a little bit different in the sense that in Harare, where I come from, it's much bigger.
Yeah.
Roads are a bit more traditionally connected where I come from. So you go, there's a main road that connects to smaller roads that go to different areas. But that main road is like a road called Harare Drive.
Yeah.
Harare Drive connects everywhere, the whole city.
Okay.
So if you think that if you go on Harare Drive, you can realistically get anywhere. If you just follow that road and look at different signs and signals. But here, there is a main road, yes, but if you decide to divert from that road, there's a good chance you get lost because they lead to different areas, and it's built on mountains and sides of hills, and so you are really not. It's not the same in that sense because of that. I think because of those mountains and it's really structured around that. I think is the major thing.
I was actually thinking you were going to pick up on the issue of livestock in town.
Oh, yeah. It's another thing.
It's the village, that whole thing.
It's like it's like a normal thing for people here. It's weird.
Everywhere.
Animals are just walking around, and you're like, wow, they're just cows in the city.
When was the last time you saw cows in Harare?
You don't see that often unless they're in the back of a truck because they're being transported. But you don't see them walking and grazing unless it's like a farm area sort of. But you don't see that around.
It's too rare.
Yeah, it's just like they walk in the middle of town even.
Yeah.
And it's normal. People just walk around it and people don't mind it. Imagine, like, and there's a shepherd with his sheep in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Every neighborhood has sheep, pigs, and chicken.
Yeah.
And then somebody owns a cow.
Yeah.
Or a few cows. Like, I know up the road there's a guy with a couple of cows. You just see them there. They don't really graze far. They just graze in his yard and they just walk out.
It's normal. People don't really care, you know. People don't really care. But in my country, it could never be like that because everything needs to be owned. You know, cows can't be just walking around in someone's house. They have to be on a farm. You know, the cows can't just be in the residential area in the city. So it's different. It's different. Different way of viewing things. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, it's lost. It's lost. It's fun.
We were lost, Baba. Ish. We were lost. You know, the stress kicked in. It kicked in.
Where are we? What are we doing?
I'm just walking aimlessly now. What do I do?
What do I do? Who do I go?
I can't even call, you know. I don't even have a SIM card here. What do I do, you know?
Nah. It happens, maybe. Let me just... Oh, no problem. So, now, looking at it again now, so... Looking back into the suit, the culture differences and everything, let's go into what most men are concerned about now. You know, cuisine, my guy, cuisine.
Yeah.
How did you find the local cuisine?
How do I find the local cuisine? What I've noticed is that in Lesotho they can really make meat. They can really cook meat.
Yeah.
They're really good at braising meat. You know, all sorts of meat. You know, goat. Sometimes goat is not nice, you know, back home.
Oh, Smiley. He's talking about Smiley, guys. I put him on, don't worry. I gave him the lesson 101.
Yeah.
Scop.
Yeah.
Scop. We call it scop.
Scop.
Say it with me. Scop.
Scop.
Yeah, so when you get back home, tell them we eat scop.
We eat scop.
Yeah.
I'll tell them, hey, that's good. Like, the meat's really good, yeah. And I like how you can just buy it anyway. You know, you can go to the corner and just buy it there, which is a good thing, you know. And I didn't really miss Sadza because Sadza is still around, yeah.
Yeah.
That's with a different name, but it's still
call
it pap, yeah.
Yes.
But
pap.
Yeah, really good. Meat is really good. I have no complaints about the meat. You know? Especially, I think I'm going to miss that when I go back, you know, because it's always hit and miss sometimes back home. It's like, what are you doing?
In terms of affordability of meat, where is it better here?
Obviously, I think it's better here. Things tend to be more expensive than they should be back home, which is the thing. Yeah. But I think, affordability is better here. And like it tastes better, it's cooked better, I think, in my opinion. So I'll give it to Lesotho when it comes to meat, That might be controversial. It might be controversial.
He's out there giving props to Lesotho for the meat, meat. Well done, guys. I can't eat. I'm going to say thanks to the leader from the garage for Scop every day. Scop in the morning, guys.
Scop.
That was breakfast for us, eh?
Scop is good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, now that we finished the food, now you see when your belly is full and you need to rest. How are you finding the weather?
The weather?
Yeah,
that's a big thing, yeah. I came here winter, like in the middle of winter. So
decisions fun.
Yeah, and the winter here is no joke, man.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really cold. Like, I think it's probably the coldest winter I've ever experienced. There's nothing like that back home. It's like it was a shock to the system because it's cold all day. It's cold during the night. It's just cold, you know. And you want to go outside, but when you go outside, it's cold. Even inside it's cold unless you have a heater that's really like working. And the thing that electricity is available all the time is a good thing.
I remember you just say,
especially during winter, you know, like especially when it's cold. If you have electricity, it's an advantage. It's an advantage because load shedding is a big thing back home. Big thing. It's a daily thing. So I
think we forget that in the out here. We always forget that load shedding, power cuts.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Like I think power here is really, really good. you really have power cuts. Yeah. Which is a good thing. Which is something I'm going to miss when I go back.
You see, guys, that's appreciating. LEC doing the most out here.
Yeah,
power. 2 minutes.
Power. You guys should be great.
Tell them how many, like in a week, how many power cuts can you have, and how long do they last?
They can be daily in a week. Power can go every day. Maybe sometimes they won't do it on a weekend like maybe a Sunday or Saturday, but power can go every day, and it can go for multiple hours in a day,
Like we're talking an hour or two, like how long?
Oh, an hour or two, that's short, bruh. That's
short.
You can go literally 7-8 hours.
7-8
hours maybe.
My guy, if Mtlakasi goes, electricity goes for more than 2 hours without them having given us a prior notice. Bro, we're on the case. We're on the page, we're calling on radio. LEC, what are they doing? That's us. I think we're a bit screwed that sense because power. 8 hours.
Yeah,
if it goes for 8 hours, you must know there was a public bulletin released to say in this area there's going to be a power cut for this long, and because we're fixing 1, 2, not just because we're going to turn off power.
It's sad now, man. It's just sad now. It just goes and people don't really care. It just goes and people accept it. There's no power now. But there's been a real rise in solar power. So a lot of people have solar panels. So if your solar panels, it won't affect you as much because it just switches. And sometimes some people are off the grid. Some people have given up on power and just have many solar panels and just power themselves on that, which is, I think, the best thing, honestly. But some people have batteries and solar panels, which they alternate, so it's hybrid. So when electricity is there, it switches to electricity, but when it's gone, it switches to the solar, which is how it works for me back home. So, but for some people, they don't have that. Not everyone has those things. So
that's what I'm thinking about.
It's a big thing.
Guys, I think we should start looking into solar in the suit, even if the things are still fine for now. Because you never know, man. I mean, look at our neighbors South Africa. The power cuts, they're also getting a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And we're just being spared, honestly, because they're playing nice, honestly. But solar is really might be an option. But anyways, let's go on to the next part, the next question now. So, what's one thing that you wish Zimbabwe had that you would experience in Lesotho?
One thing I wish Zimbabwe had. Let me say. So Lesotho has some good roads, Roads. What I mean is we have a lot of bad roads.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's one thing I would give to Lesotho. Maybe that's bit.
No, I really need you to say that again. He just said he wishes he could take Lesotho roads back home.
That's true.
We're already complaining this side about our roads.
It's worse. It's worse. How bad you think it is here is worse back home, It's worse in them. But they're trying to make it better, but everything happens slowly and, it's really that kind of thing. But, yeah, I would take that and maybe the laid-backness, the aspect of life. Sometimes you need that. Because if every day is just sort of everything is eventful and a lot of things are happening at once, it can weigh on you. But I like this sort of aspect where every day can be laid back. People are laid back, people are calm.
You get time to think.
Yeah, I think that's something I would also love to take back, because life can be a bit intense for a lot of people back home.
Wait a minute, guys. Young people out here saying things can be just chill us. What's getting intense, guy?
I mean,
you're about to go to college, so I feel like life should be nice right now.
Well, I guess maybe I'm not the best person to say it, but I think from what I've seen from other people is there's a lot of hustler mindset and a lot of I need to make money now. I need to feed my family, to feed myself. Okay. So there can be a lot of, especially in town with small businesses, there can be a lot of hecticness. People are really trying to make a buck, and it can be very, very, very intimidating. I think also transport system. The taxi business here is really good. I'll give it to you. Taxi business is good.
4 + 1.
5.
4+1.
What's that?
No, that's what we call them. The taxi.
Oh, you call them 4+1?
You've been here the whole time. You know what they're called.
I didn't know they were called 4+1. I thought you just call them like taxis, you know?
No, there's taxis, man. And there's 4+1. 4+1 is basically the ones with the yellow stripes.
Yeah.
And then you get on it, basically it's the passenger at the front and the 3 passengers at the back.
Yeah.
So it's 4+1.
Okay.
That's why they call it 4+1.
Okay, I see. At least it's 4+1 and not like 7 in a small car. It's mad.
This is another story from back home.
It's mad. There can be a lot of people in a small car like that. Like a Honda Fit is really small. Shouldn't have more than 5 people in it, but they fill those cars up back home like crazy.
Yeah, like just tell them, like, for people from the city, you need to hear how many people in the car.
You need to understand that they can be, if your car is full with 5 people, 4 people, there can be 9, 10 people in the car. Yes, somehow they find a way to fit as many people as possible. Of course, there'll be kids as well. Which is another thing, people
say there's going to be 8 to 10 adults, not counting children.
Yeah, it's true. Because what they do is they fill it up so much that even in the boot, in the boot back there, people are sitting and their legs are sticking out as the car is driving and moving, which is crazy.
And everybody just like, it's fine.
What can you do? People are trying to get from point A to point B and it's cheap. And people are trying to make as much money as they can because, with those businesses, they're owned by people higher up than them. So that most of the money goes to them, but they need to make their own money as well.
Like
so the daily runs as well. So they're trying to make as much money as possible for them to keep as much money as possible. So it's like a hustler thing. People are really trying to live and survive out here, which is...
No, but the thing is you're kind of like messing up your own business.
Yeah, that's true.
The more load you put on that car, it's going to... Because the thing is, once you go above the weight limit of the passenger limit, you're burning too much fuel. Yeah,
and the cars are not really in good condition as well. And they're always in trouble with the police.
Exactly.
And which is not good. And, so it's mad, but it happens. It happens.
But you need to make a living.
It happens. People are trying to make a living.
I remember one of them, I'll just squash it also, man, just be in there. Like, I don't know, what can you do? It's my wish. I left the time with my wish. Those things could fly, bro.
Yeah, people drive those cars they drive them mad.
Yes, no.
They go crazy, especially when they're driving on highways and from point A to point B on a highway. They're really moving those small cars, man. You wouldn't think they move that fast. They do.
But hey, man, I feel like in Zimbabwe we got F1 drivers. They've just not recognized it.
They are really skilled at what they do. They race, they win.
No, but really the best one I still feel like I enjoy the most from home, man, is you see on here we call them it's what we call a taxi. Those like harmful ones, man. Is when you can go. There's way you stand on it at the pulling off of the trailer. I've seen back home in Zim, where they stand up as don't mind me home is both this situation. So like back home is in home here, home this. But anyways, on the top there you're holding on to it. I've seen the guys, the conductors, they love I saw it recently, like 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh wow. It's getting dangerous now.
Life is changing.
Life is changing a bit faster.
Yeah, life is changing. We've got a lot of those mini buses. We call them combis, They also another thing, a lot of people squash there.
Yeah.
A combi. Yeah. And they have a lot of branding on them, football teams. You see a lot of Chelsea stickers of combis, a lot of Man U stickers of combis. Man City. Liverpool. Yeah.
I remember some of them literally just be like red and be just like almost like the whole car dedicated to football.
Yeah, and the conductors, they will literally stand outside of the combi as it moves to call people to come,
Yeah.
So it's quite...
How did you find that though? Like back home, I know it's a lot of people everyone put out, like calling people to the taxi. Just on taxis. It's done by a router. It's like, whereas back home, it's like, no, where
a lot of the conductors, that's their job, to call people to come, and they will tell you, DZ, because they're going to an area or town area, which means are you going to town, so those that's how they call people. Then
What's the difference there between that still shocks me to today.
It was a bit different for me when I came, when I just said taxis always hooting, and I'm like, why are you hooting? It was just a different thing for me. It's like if a car is hooting back home, it's like, what are you hooting at me for? What have I done? But here it's like calling you, just hooting, come, we're going to this area. It's like it was different for me, and I was like, wow, okay, that's what happens here. So I think if Zimbabweans come here, experience that, don't be surprised. That's what happens. It's normal. You get hooted as a lot, especially on the daily. Yeah. So don't think it's you. They're trying to call you to come to the taxi. So
yeah. Yeah, that was a good lesson. It was interesting. Especially when you now drive.
Yeah.
The experience of now when you're driving is okay.
You're thinking it's someone hooting at you, but it's a taxi.
You're just looking for people, man. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you miss about Zim that you wish you could bring here?
What I miss?
Yeah.
That I wish I could bring here. I've always said this is that I think, especially with Maseru, I think they don't have. It's not very recreational. So what I mean is, you don't have anything to do when you're not working. When you're just on a relaxed family, friends, and you want to hang out. I don't really see a lot of places that people go. A lot of places that people can really hang out with each other, have fun. Back in Zim, we have a lot of that, We have plenty of restaurants, plenty of parks to go and walk, plenty of go-karting activities, all these things that they're there. It's a whole industry. But I think
go-karting, I miss that.
Yeah, go-karting is really fun. I think if a Lesotho person is going to Zim, they are going to realize that there's a lot more to do when you're not working, especially if it's a holiday. I think you would enjoy yourself. I think there's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff.
That is very true, because I remember even when there's a kid from Lesotho who was just going to go visit his dad in Zim. He was visiting his dad for 2 weeks. He's like, guys, I'm not going anywhere. Tell my mom she can send more clothes.
Yeah.
I'll be back in December. Actually, December was a bad time. I'll see you in January.
Yeah,
because I don't know what happened to him, but because in Zim it's crazy. You can go from these sports chill outs.
Yeah.
Where you go watch cricket, you go watch rugby, you go watch there's always some kind of inter-tournament thing going on with the high school.
Yeah.
And the varsities also. So there's always some sports thing going on. Yeah. Even the national team is playing. Yeah. And soccer is big. Soccer is big. On the weekend, it's always there. Stadium.
Everything is its own community. Soccer's big, rugby's big, cricket is big.
Hockey
is big. Yeah, basketball.
Dude, there was another thing in BMX in Zim.
It's now been serious this year, especially.
Yeah,
skating serious.
Skating and BMX, the build breaks. Because I knew when I was growing up, there was always these BMX rally race courses. Yeah. But eventually, people were pushing them back down.
Yeah, I was just there recently before I came here. I was at a place where there's paddle. Yeah. Paddle, and then there was also BMX.
No, explain what paddle is.
Okay, paddle. Okay, paddle is basically tennis light, Yeah. Tennis without sort of... the racket is different, so it doesn't have sort of that netting material sort of. Yeah. It's sort of just a plain face. It's like a paddle sort of, it's like, those table tennis things. Yeah, a bigger version of that.
Oh, okay.
And in the paddle court, it's smaller.
Is it like squash?
Not some aspects, because there are glass walls where you can bounce the ball off of and then hit it. Oh, okay. So paddle is like tennis, but without sort of as much running, So that's really a fun thing that's also now in Zim. So, these things that are sort of Western and different out there, they are now there in Zim, which is also another similarity with South Africa. Yeah. I think South Africa and Zim, in the years to come, will share a lot of similarities. Yeah. Because I think also, there's a white community in Zim. Yeah. White people, Indian people, mixed people. There are lots of them in Zim, but in Lesotho, you don't see them a lot. The majority is the majority. Yeah. And you can see some Chinese people, some Indian people here and there, but it's definitely not as much. There are really communities in Harare. There's a literal suburb where people know that everyone here is Indian. There's a suburb here that people know everyone here is white.
Yeah.
There's suburbs people know everyone here is mixed.
Yeah.
Everyone here is Chinese.
Yeah.
There are suburbs like that.
Hey, it's colored. Everybody is
Colored, yeah. Everyone here is colored. Everyone here is Chinese,
Yeah.
Things like that. So there's not really that here as well.
Yes, here we mix and mingle a lot.
Yeah. Anyone can live anywhere. They can be They can be a colored person living in the same sort of neighborhood as a black person. But I think that's also kind of the same there.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is there are communities where there are a lot of white people, and then there are black people there, but the black people are whitewashed.
Hey.
So there are some literal Zimbabweans that can't speak Shona or don't even understand Shona.
Wow.
In my generation, I think all the generations, a lot of them understand Shona.
Yeah.
But I think in my generation, especially like with private schools, like the same, obviously you're gonna send your kid there.
Yeah, that's true.
And your kid will come out educated. So yeah.
If you describe this in 3 words, what would they be?
Okay, 3 words. All right. Cold.
1.
Would be the first one. Chilled. And
It means chilled as in vibe, I think, right?
yeah, chilled. Yeah. Like the vibe is chilled.
Chilled, yeah.
It's chilled. And what do I say? The third word for this one. Small. Is that a good thing? Is that a good comparison? I think it's cold, chilled, and small. But which could be good things, yeah.
I think they could.
They're good things, yeah.
Because I feel like these countries are always too sometimes they're different.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's too eventful for a lot of people, It's good to have a place to just chill.
What's been your favorite moment since you arrived here?
Favorite moment?
Yeah.
This is another story.
Yeah.
So it was quite eventful, but also good still. So there's a restaurant in Maseru that is located at the Maseru Mall.
Yeah.
It's called the Market.
Hey, you right? Market, guys.
The Market. So I had quite an experience there. So I had no idea sort of what I was getting into.
Yeah.
I was on a date with a girl. She's a lovely lady, by the way.
Hey. You see my example English, you see. But anyways.
So what happened was initially it was planned. Going to Market was not the original plan.
What was the plan?
The original plan was to go to either KFC or Stadium food courts.
You see now,
they were more modest, more, in the budget.
In the budget, manageable
budget, exactly. So, there was a U-turn that was taken when we got there.
Yes, please give us the details of how it went from manageable KFC and Stadium to now we are going to the Market.
So
we may proceed.
Okay.
We may proceed.
So how we changed it from Stadium and KFC to the Market was, so we get there, right, and we meet, of course, and we
get to it, like
to Maseru Mall.
Yeah, to Maseru Mall.
So Stadium Food Court and KFC are close to Maseru Mall. KFC being inside Maseru Mall and Stadium like just being across the street.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, so let's go to KFC now. And fortunately, the lovely lady declined that offer. And I said, okay, let's go to Stadium Food Court then. Another decline. So now I was thinking, what does this one want? Where does she want us to go?
Yeah.
So we keep walking, and I'm now wondering, what does this lady have on her mind? What is she planning? I was getting suspicious. I was like, Stadium Food Court is right there, KFC is right there. Let's go. Don't you want to eat? So we walk, and then we come across the Market. So the Market.
You come across it, or does she walk towards?
I think she probably walked towards it, and I was following, and maybe
we need clarity.
So we walk in that general direction. Of course, I'm new to this place. I don't know anything about it. Only a few things. And we walk. And then,
How is leading you already?
Yeah, man, they fear women,
after God,
fear women. They will lead you to places you don't want to go, you know.
You are led to the market. Market center.
You know, so what happened? We see the market, right? And we see, you know, those chairs and sofas and everything, those couches they have outside. And I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, this is just a nice place, you know. Let's go to KFC though. But that's what I'm thinking in my head. And then she looks at me and I'm like, what is this one thinking? And she goes,
gentlemen, let's pause. Please describe this so-called date of yours. Like, describe it to the viewers so they can get maybe an inkling of what was going on in your mind. So the boys back home need to understand why you went from KFC to the market. And they're going to understand why the market is a big deal a bit later. But just explain to them, how did your thing look?
Okay. How did she look? You know what? Light skin. Light skin. I don't know what color are her eyes. Are they?
The boy looking at eyes.
Her eyes are crazy, bro. What color is that? Hazel. Hazel colored eyes.
Even naming colors of peanuts.
The eyes always get me, man. Those eyes, they got me that day. And I couldn't. And she was wearing my favorite color too. You know, my favorite color is red. So she had a full red outfit. You know, red and black.
Red and black.
And I was like, this lady. What this girl trying to do?
Well, what is the outfit? Was it
How do I even say no? It was sort of semi-formal, you know, like street fashion. You know, it was actually reminiscent to sort of my style at times. You know, when you pair the sort of formal look, which is a tie and a shirt and a button-up shirt, and you pair it with sort of a jacket, suit jacket, but you pair it with like some nice jeans and sneakers, and it's like sort of that kind of fits.
So when she walked across, when you saw her, what happened? Like,
when I saw her, you know, it sparks in my head, man. It's too much. I was thinking this one is very beautiful.
No, but you're not explaining the beauty. Make us understand.
Okay, so
let me keep quiet. Let me give you time.
Okay, let me describe. So, like I said, light-skinned, hazel eyes. Braids were looking good. Curly braids. I don't know what you call them, but the braids with the curls. Yeah, got me. Lip gloss was shining. Shining.
Was it at one level or triple layer? I know they do this one when they put lipstick, they put lip gloss on top, then they put lipstick.
No, it was just lip gloss, but the lip gloss was looking good, man.
Was it the lip gloss or the lips?
Both.
Okay.
Your boy was found shaking. I found myself looking at myself like, am I even worthy to be here?
Now the man was not deciding the words now. Hey. What happened now? Okay.
And
I think now we have a picture, guys.
Yeah.
Now we have a picture of why the man had to move from India, Kentucky,
you know,
that they shipped to the market.
When something like that is in front of you, you don't want to disappoint. You know, you don't want to lose that opportunity.
You show them game, my boy.
You know, when something like that is in front of you, maybe something is once in a lifetime. You don't see something like that a lot, especially in Zimbabwe. Let me be honest. You don't see that a lot.
I was going to ask you.
You do not see that a lot where I come from. But here, I got here and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
They see me well.
They see me well. They love Zim men here. They love them, I'm telling you. They love them. You come here, just mention you are Zimbabwean. You're in there, my brother. I'm telling you.
What do they say about this Zimbabwean?
They say we treat them well. No, they love the money too. They love the money. They love the height because they're starving from high tea. I'm not going to lie.
Are we hearing this? I'm not a short king.
There are short kings here. If you thought you were a short king, maybe you're a tall king. Because it's different.
You're being invited now.
I'm telling you, short kings, come. They will receive you here. They will receive you. Yeah, man. Ish. So I was just,
Okay, now we'll talk about how you then got into the market.
Okay, so the goddess is walking ahead of me.
This guy is just went from human being to goddess. But okay.
Yeah, she's leading me to places, and I'm like, yo, now I'm just following now. This is a territory, I'm just following. And then we come across the market, and it's nice, from the outside. And I didn't think much of it, but then she looks at it, and then she looks at me with those eyes, and I'm like, yo,
this is where I want to be.
What is she now about to say to me? And she says, can we go there? And I'm like, yo.
You must breathe.
My lady.
My brother.
And in my head, I'm just having a toss-up. Do I have the budget for this? But look at her, she's asking me, look at me like that. Do I say no to that? And just,
First date, by the way.
First date too, and it's first impression as well.
You must do it big.
You must show them that you are not afraid to go big. So you know what? I just had to say, you know what? Let's go. Let's go in. Let's enter.
Enter the lion's den.
And we go there. And it's nice. You enter, it's very fancy, it's nice. Menu is different. In music is really good, atmosphere, it's cozy, it's warm. And I'm like, hey. In some way, my bank account does not think I should be here right now. But you know what?
Now if your bank account will come alive at that moment, it will slap you.
Tell me, hey, stop right there. Stop. Don't enter that place. And the waiters were there at the door, and they knew, they clocked that, okay, clearly
something is happening.
Someone wants to impress somebody here.
Yeah.
Let's welcome them in. And they welcome us in, and the service is very good, guys. It's very good. It's top-notch service, very kind waiters.
Yeah. Shout out to the market.
Yeah, shout out to the market. It looks like they love what they do. They love what they do. And they receive you well, very sophisticated, they don't waste time too. And food doesn't take a long time to get to you. You order, it comes relatively quickly,
Yeah.
It's just a good environment. And it was nice until that bill.
The damage.
The money had to come out now. And I'm thinking in my head, what happened was, it was actually a problem with the credit card. So what we ordered was in my budget, but I didn't take account, because it's an international transaction. So more money is being taken by the bank
for transaction fees.
For transaction fees.
You see when you're boiling, you're such problems. Transaction fees.
Yeah,
but that's why you're saying Maguinya and Kopo. You're going to talk about transaction fees.
Yeah, so that was the thing. So I was thinking, safe, I have the money for what this is in the budget, and then it's declining now.
In the market.
It's
okay. Imagine.
First date.
Imagine.
Card is declining, my brother. I was shaky.
My guys, please, in the comments, where would you take a girl for a first date to the shoot? My gents, please educate this boy. Tell him where we would go, because, I remember the talk after when you got home. I was like, when you're going to put us in trouble with our wives. You boy. You put everything in trouble. Yeah.
It was unbeknownst to me where I was going, what I was getting into.
And it declined. So what
it declined.
What was the look on your face when it declined?
Sure. After the first time it declined, I was also shocked. Because I was thinking, don't I have the money for this? What's going on?
Okay.
And I look at the thing, and it says decline. And then I look at the waiter, and then I look at her. And she's just looking at me with the, what's going on?
We're not doing dishes tonight.
Oh, exactly. I was like, we might have to do dishes. Yeah. we might have to do the dishes. So what?
I'll clean you, rinse.
Yeah, but luckily the waiter that was, helping us that day, he was very understanding, and it seems like because it was the market, that sort of thing happened a lot. He told us that, guys, you're not even the first ones. This happens a lot. So don't even worry. Don't keep trying. So we keep trying, but we keep like lower prices. So eventually it accepted. But then after it accepted, the rest of the fee, I couldn't cover that with my card. So I had to make some calls, my emergency calls.
I hear phone calls. I know you're the phone call guy.
I had to make some emergency calls, and actually the date herself, and I have to give her props. She also was very understanding because
Madame Goddess.
What are you were in the market? You must understand. So she understood. So we just chilled there. We're laughing about it. It was nothing serious. Calls were made. Money was going to come. We were told the money will come. Don't worry. Just relax. The money will come. And then we just chilled. It was actually, it's a good story to tell now,
It's like, nice when it's now past.
When it's now past, it's a story to tell. But in the moment, you are sweating, yeah, in front of the woman of your dreams, and you are now.
Yeah, I hear these compliments. You see what these Zimbabwean boys are getting these girls now. Hey, woman of your dreams, goddamn. Hey, my friend.
I'm telling you.
Nah, they're still down, guys. They're still down. They're not married yet, guys. They're still.
You were not married.
Yeah, still,
Yeah.
So girls, when they come back to City Hotel, he's got two little brothers.
Two brothers.
Yeah, we've got boys.
One day they'll come and they'll have their own little adventures.
Yes. On cards and names, So that experience was good. That sounded like it was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Now, have you learned any Sotho at all? Like ever since already?
Yeah, very little, but yeah, I think I've learned some.
Yeah.
I've learned the sort of the greeting, which is dumelang.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of people. Like the word for father or a word for older man is ndate. And I've learned me, right?
Yeah,
it's for women.
Yes.
I think that's what I've learned actually.
That's not bad, guys. That's not bad.
Maybe I've learned something else, but maybe I've forgotten it. But that's dumelang.
Are you see even saying it probably dumelang?
Yeah, that's the greeting.
That's the greeting.
Yeah, that's the how you say hello in a polite way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also heard some slang here and there that is South African. I thought it was South African. I've heard Grootman.
Okay.
I've heard it a lot. I've heard donkey. I know donkey is in Sesotho, right?
It's Afrikaans.
It's Afrikaans.
People use it here.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot, and I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's sort of what I've heard so far. Maybe it's a language I'll try to learn one day more, so that obviously it's not the last time I'll be here. So obviously it will be an advantage to know at least understand to a certain level. Yeah.
I know, but it's good.
Yeah.
I think you've done well.
Yeah.
You really enjoyed yourself with a bit of Sotho.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
It's been really nice. You're gonna go back now. I speak Sotho.
Yeah.
Dumelang. What do you mean?
Yeah. Dumelang. Yeah. We just teach them some things.
Okay, so what advice would you give somebody else from visiting Lesotho? Like if another Zimbabwean was to come to Lesotho, what would you advise them to do? What would you advise them to bring?
So I would advise you to be single.
Hey, this first one. My God, that's deep. That's deep. Okay.
I'm saying you come with a lot of options for you, my guy.
So don't tie yourself.
Don't tie yourself down, obviously. But even if you're not, you just come. There's a lot of things to like. You like a chilled place where you can chill and escape from the sort of frantic life, the rush of life, life that rushes. Come to a more chilled environment where everyone is like, laid back. You can go out for a walk. things are chilled, you know. Traffic is also very different here. I haven't realized a lot of traffic jams. I haven't noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
But back in Zim, it can be that a lot, you know, a lot of traffic, a lot of accidents, a lot of people driving crazily.
Yeah.
Here's a bit more laid back, and Marcelo is relatively small, so you get to places quicker.
Yeah.
You're not spending a lot of time in the car, you know.
Yeah.
You can public transport is also very good. Keep that in mind. Yeah, it's good. And also come knowing a little bit of Sesotho. Yeah, and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Know a little bit of Sesotho. Just try to research and see what you can sort of take and what you can come, because here they do speak a lot of it and they prefer to speak Sesotho.
Yeah.
So you must come in understanding that everyone is going to be speaking that language, and